And good morning, that's Zach Brown and his little band, the Zach Brown Band with Chris Cornell. Heavy is the head. Chris Cornell's voice is still just absolutely amazing. Any Chris Cornell fans in the studio? Soundgarden, anyone?
He has a nice voice. I like one Soundgarden song.
Which one?
Rusty Cage.
Yeah, Rusty Cage is a good one. Absolutely. I used to make fun of the Zach Brown Band because I was a dope. I'll admit it, I was a dope. I didn't know much about the Zach Brown Band, but I'm definitely liking it a lot more these days. So, heavy is the head, and that's how we start today. How are you, Jimmy?
I'm okay. I'm a little under the weather. I thought I had food poisoning yesterday. I ate sushi in the afternoon, and I took a nap, and I woke up, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking vomit.
You don't think it was from the shrimp, do you?
No. That scarred me emotionally. No, I didn't eat any shrimp. I totally, my dear friend Diana told me it was no good.
I swear, like, we should move on, but this shrimp thing is taking on a life of its own. The E-Rock birthday party, which was terrific. Eric had a great time there, man. It was wonderful. And then there was the famous incident of Lady Di showing up for a mere, less than 2 minutes, according to Club Soda Canning?
Yeah, it was literally Spock had a longer fucking cameo in Star Trek.
Right.
She made at that party.
Exactly. And it was all set up by Adrian, who I guess is trying to impress, me and Jimmy? Or
primarily, I think.
Primarily me and Jimmy?
Really
staff.
you and Jim, yeah.
Really? And I heard he bought lunch for everybody yesterday.
Yeah.
So he's spending a fortune trying to impress me and Jimmy.
Plus, I mean, everybody on the staff took advantage of the fact that he said, yeah, I'll get lunch. And so everybody got a little something for now, a little something for later as well.
Where's he getting the money from?
He doesn't have much, so he was really worried that when he sent the intern out with his credit card that it would be overdrawn.
Oh, my God,
because of all the Uber fees that were already on it.
How much was it? $160 in Uber fees to get Lady Di to E-Rock's birthday party for less than 2 minutes?
Yeah, I think he paid $160 in Uber and then $108 yesterday for Chick-fil-A.
Jeez, man.
Because he got like 20 sandwiches, and I told him I needed 2 orders of nuggets to bring home for later. And
you bought into that?
12 packs. Yeah, it was a peace offering. Just bringing the whole team back together.
Which was like...
Well, did it bring the whole team back together?
No.
Why not?
Eric stayed in his office.
He didn't partake in the free...
No, he was offered, though, and he was more than welcome. But
he didn't indulge.
No.
Eric, why didn't you indulge?
Not having any of it.
Because it came from him?
Yeah, I just didn't want anything to do with him.
To E-Rock's integrity, I went into the office and said, "Do you want me to sneak you a sandwich, and I won't tell anybody that you had one?"
Yeah, right. Like you wouldn't tell anyone.
I would never have said a word.
E-Rock knows he was being set up.
He said, "I don't want anything to do with that blood money."
All right. Well, I bring it up again, even though we have so much other things to talk about, because you guys had a nice little fight on the after show yesterday.
Yes,
about this whole incident. Mm-hmm. And Sam has brought me some clips. I did not hear the after show yesterday. I'm surprised by this. I had no idea that you guys were fighting. I thought we were done with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was a lot of resentment that had been building up throughout the whole show because it just kind of exploded out of nowhere.
All right. So we got some clips.
Yeah.
It starts with this from the after show yesterday.
It was the most uncomfortable room I've ever been in, ever. And he kicked Lady Di and Adrian out of his house immediately. Adrian, if you had to go back, would you do it again?
yeah.
You think it was a good move?
Yeah. It got that first hour was funny today. And then when they were talking to Doug Benson about it and Di called in, it was funny. So if
hour and a half.
Yeah. So if it gave something funny to the show, then no, I don't regret it.
By invading my personal life, that's qualifies.
Yeah,
for
I'm
the
sorry
show.
about that.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're not.
I am.
No, you're so full of shit. Just fess up.
What do you mean? I'm sorry that I am sorry that
You're not sorry.
it upset
'cause
you
planned
personally.
the whole thing for days to make a bit
And
so
it made
somebody would notice.
It stressed me out for days too.
It stressed me out for days. Boy, I sure hope you're doing okay. God.
Poor Adrian.
How are you trying to make it about yourself?
I'm not. I'm just telling him. Like I didn't feel great about having to come into his house with Diana, but it did end up being funny radio. So.
And then it really escalated.
Yeah, he did one of those things. He tries
I
to do
didn't want
the.
to do this to him, but
But
he
I'm
was
going to do
forced
it
into
anyway.
this.
Right.
I wasn't forced into anything.
But you see what you're doing here. You're
full of shit.
You're trying to do the little like I'm still a good person
It's
trick.
exactly,
Not really.
and it's
I
exactly
mean-
like when I was kicking him out, and he was trying to play it off at first like this wasn't his idea. The way he was phrasing it,
I believe Eric on that one.
I
don't
was trying to
believe you.
diffuse it.
by
Yeah, but-
trying to blame it, thinking that I'm going to blame somebody else
wasn't
on it, and
asking
then
you to
you
blame
said,
anyone.
"No, you were." The way
No,
you
I
phrased it,
wasn't.
you were, and then you said,
No, I
"Okay,
wasn't.
fine, blame it on me. It's all my fault."
No, I
which
said,
means you're
I said
trying
it was
to
my
take.
idea.
Shut up!
Blame it all on me. Don't tell me to shut up
Shut
because
the
if you're
fuck up.
telling me it's my idea, and then I said, "Yeah, it is my idea,"
But
put the
the way
blame on
you
me.
presented
Put
it-
the blame on me.
Well, the way you presented it, it was like, "Okay, fine, put it on me." Like you're covering for
Because
somebody else.
everybody was laughing about it, like we talked about on the show earlier today. Okay, most of your anger should be directed at me, but don't act like I'm some evil person. I did something horrible to you. Okay,
I'm pissed at you because you try to fucking lie all the time.
Wow. Wow. Man.
Saying you lie all the time.
yeah. I
Do you
don't-
lie
I
all
agree
the
with
time?
that. No,
And then, well, we should just play this one.
I'm not lying.
You are lying
lying.
because you just were about to when I kicked you
I'm not
out.
lying.
You were playing the whole thing off like somebody forced you to do
No,
it,
I didn't.
and then you quickly
No, I
changed your
didn't.
tune on it. Yes,
No, I
you
didn't.
did.
I said it was my idea.
No, you said,
I did
okay,
If you're gonna
blame
be
it
mad
on
at
me,
somebody,
it's
be
all
mad
my
at me.
fault.
And I said it was my idea. It's my fault. What does that
That's not
sound
how
like?
you said
it's
it.
my fault.
It's not how you
blame
said
it. On
it.
Me. What does that mean? What does that mean?
It could mean
What does
anything.
that- blame
It's
it on
not
me.
how
It's my
you
fault.
said it.
It was my idea. What does
You
that
are
mean
so
when I say
fucking
that?
dense.
He's-
It's not how you said it.
He's saying that you
Asshole.
said. He's saying that you said, "Oh yeah, go ahead, blame it on me."
He did say that I was outside.
He
Did he
was.
say-
Yeah, I said
Other
that
people
first.
heard it too. You were
Yeah.
trying to pass it off originally like this wasn't your idea, and,
And
you
then I
quickly
said-
changed
and then
your
what did I
tone.
say?
But he
But
was
you said, "Okay, fine, blame it on me. It's all my fault."
And whether-
like it was somebody else's idea
But
to
whether
do this.
whether I said it like that or not, and then I said it. You know, it was my idea. You should blame it all on me.
Roland,
How
you tell me
you
this.
said it.
Did he say, "Blame it on me. It was my fault," or did he say, "Oh, it was my fault. Blame it on me"?
In the way Eric described it.
So the second one.
But I think you have to take account though. He was very, very intoxicated.
Yeah.
So that's it's a way a bro would say.
But I took it as blame it on me because I was just
Yeah,
trying to
is he
fuse
the-
it and get out of there.
yeah, it's a way a bro would say it. Wasted.
Okay. Again, and I'm saying it now sober. It was my fault. It wasn't anyone else's idea. I planned it. I executed it. I'm the asshole.
You
okay,
are.
so if you want to be pissy about it, be pissy about it.
I am
Sorry,
being
okay?
pissy about it, and I'm pissing right at you on this.
Well, you can't do that through a window.
he meant metaphorically. He would never piss on someone at work.
Yeah.
Why did you say you couldn't do that through a window?
Because he was behind. He was in the.
Oh, you
studio
were
at the time.
kidding.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Those are the best clips.
There's two more, but not worth playing, really?
Yeah, then you just get into it. But that's all. That's the real hostility.
Well, Roland seemed to agree with Eric's recollection of your inflection, although Roland made the point that you were loaded. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Why are you so mad at E-Rock, Adrian?
I wasn't mad at him. It was just I was going to get screamed at and not yell back.
But you don't
know what I
understand
mean?
why he would be pissed off that he brought Lady Di to his home?
No, I do, but I just
His
wanted
home.
to move past it at that point. And
Oh, you
it happened.
did, yeah.
Adrian's
It's like,
ready
I'm
to
sorry.
move on.
Yeah.
You're ready to move on, are you?
We have to work together. How long are we gonna? You know what I mean?
Well, this one might take a while. I don't know. I've been
I'm
around long
starting to
enough
get
to
that
know
feeling.
that this one might take more than a mere, what?
Chicken
day.
sandwich?
Yeah, yeah. How you feeling about this today, Eric?
The same that I did yesterday, but I'm trying to move on from it.
Will you ever forgive Adrian?
I don't. Not in the foreseeable future. No,
So it's going to be hell around here for him.
I'm not dealing with him.
Is that good news that he's not going to deal with you?
That's bad news. We have to work together. I mean, we had a little bit of communication today when we were flipping the board for the pre-show.
What was the communication?
Hey, I couldn't flip the board because we had a profit pot on. We did alter some of the configurations on the board.
Like, what did Eric say?
You said, "Oh yeah, you can't do that."
Did one of you look at each other like in a cop buddy movie, like after you fix it, and go, "Hey, we make a pretty good team"?
Yeah, in a lot of movies, people that start out not liking each other, they become really good friends.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I see a future for you two.
Mm-hmm.
Eric's the older cop. He's had enough. He's seen it all. Like the young, trying to impress rookie.
Right.
I'm too old for this.
Right, exactly. All right, all over a shrimp. One lousy shrimp caused all this.
That's what it was.
No.
So, Let me go to Detroit and say hi to Brian. Brian, good morning.
Morning. Adrian, what gives you the fucking right to go to somebody's house and embarrass them in front of people and his friends and family that have nothing to do with the show? You're a fucking entitled cunt. And honestly, if it had been me, I would have beat the fuck out of you.
Wow.
That's fair. Which is why I was trying to diffuse the situation afterwards so we didn't have to get physical with each other.
Yeah, but you said that you wanted to diffuse the situation because you don't want to beat up Eric in front of his house.
Well, if it had gotten to that point, yeah, I wasn't going to just get punched in the face.
But we have a very strange work environment here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's a radio show and stuff. But there's not one person on staff that would want Lady Di in their home. That's for sure. I know that.
I wouldn't want her on my block. Afraid whatever she had would crawl off her and make its way down
slowly but surely into your apartment.
I feel bad feeling that way about her, but I do get it. It's like it's not even the drunkenness. It literally is the fucking vomiting in the sink and the possibility of bed bugs.
I mean, and she's like what they call a radio friend, not an actual friend. When you do this, you kind of have radio friends. And then every once in a while, someone crosses over and they become friends.
She's a fuck buddy.
She's a fuck buddy, basically. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't want her hanging out at a birthday party.
Not at all.
But you certainly want her to call the show from time to time because she gives good radio. There's a difference there. And then when you cross the line and bring one of those radio buddies into someone's personal home, I could see why someone would lose their fucking mind over it.
And so could I. Yeah, I totally understand it.
She hasn't crossed over to become an actual friend where we're, inviting her out for beers and dinner and this and that. So, anyway, let me go to Jason in South Carolina. Jason.
Hey, what's up, Opie? Now, I was just going to say, man, I mean, why not just laugh this shit off? It was a fucking joke. It was meant to be a joke. It was fucking hilarious. I mean, I don't understand why E-Rock is so fucking pissed about it. Just laugh about the shit and make it a fucking joke. Don't kick her out, a minute, into the fucking party. It's a fucking joke. Don't take it so fucking seriously.
Well, that was the best part, that she was only at the party for less than 2 minutes and had one shrimp and then bitched about the shrimp being bad. I mean, I do find the humor in all that. But there was no way E-Rock was going to allow her to stay there. Right, E-Rock?
No, not at all.
Yeah, so. And it did give...
I'm just imagining if one of my buddies had done that, it would have been like I would have laughed about it. Like, okay, you got me, and fucking went on with it.
Yeah, but the problem with keeping her there, and I didn't think of this at the moment, was the fact that there were those bed bug allegations, and you can't have somebody who might have bed bugs sitting in your house.
That could cause a problem.
Yeah, that I didn't think of in the moment, but yeah, that to me is the main thing that was wrong. Well, that is, she might go into your bathroom and puke all over the sink.
Sure.
Like, it was more than just what I was thinking was her being just drunk and annoying. But it's like, yeah, there's other things. I wouldn't want her in my place either.
Yeah, you flipped me. Yeah.
You flipped me.
But you know what I mean? It's like, I didn't think of that, but it's like, yeah, who the fuck wants a vomiting drunk lady?
Just imagine pretty much a homeless person in your house. And now you're going to let them stay there for, an hour or two.
With arguably a great body, great pussy.
What?
Just saying, she's good eye candy.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you, buddy. Let me say hi to Joe in Jersey. Joe?
How you doing?
Hey.
I just want to ask, how long is Eric going to keep dragging this on for? Because he's sounding like a little bitch on the air for like 2 days now.
I didn't bring it up.
Yeah, well, we were going to move on, but then I heard that these two, fought it out on the after show yesterday, so you kind of got to bring the clips to the main show.
Yeah, I heard him on the after show, too, and I just keep, for 2 or however many days he's been on it, though, he's like a charisma vacuum. He takes all the energy out of the show completely with that dreary, droopy voice of his, too.
Well, I don't know about that. The phones are lit. Everybody wants to talk about this thing still.
Drama.
Thank you, sir. Let me say hi to Amy in Florida. Amy, what you want to do? What do you got?
I think that Adrian should be fired because he took advantage of a woman.
I disagree with you, Amy.
That Adrian is his friend.
Yeah, you're making believe that Lady Di's your friend.
We're friendly.
No, you're making believe. Stop.
Totally using her to make her the butt of the joke.
She thinks
we should all be fired then.
She thinks that you guys are friends. She what, texts you a lot?
No, she calls all the time.
All the time. Yeah. But you're not friends with her.
Yeah, I don't pick up for the most
You're
part.
taking advantage of her. Amy's right.
Absolutely. And Eric has every right to be pissed off because why would you want that thing knowing where you live?
Well, she just took an Uber. I don't think she's remembering directions.
I would give her $1,000 if she could figure out how to get to Eric's.
Yeah, I made a point of making sure she didn't
There's no way she knows where she was.
Yeah,
So Eric's got that going for him, which is nice, huh?
It's angering me for 2 days that he took such advantage of her just to do this. And to think that it would have been okay and everybody would be fine with it, especially Eric, is just insanity.
Will you admit that you were taking advantage of Lady Di?
Absolutely.
And that you're not friends with her?
Yeah.
All right.
But you're nicer to he's probably nicer to her than most of us are, just spends time with her. Like, you took a car ride with her? I've never done
and
that.
I will, and there's sometimes where I will pick up and talk to her
He
because I
talks
do
to her on
feel
the
bad for
phone.
the woman.
Why do you feel bad for her?
Because she's all she has is alcohol. That's it.
Yeah, all she has is people who use her to make her the butt of a big joke.
Yeah, but we've tried to help her too. Sorry, Sam. We've tried to help her too. We've encouraged her to do stuff. She just simply refuses. We've been bugging her for years to get a job and do stuff. It's not like we bring her in here and sabotage her.
And it's not like Adrian did this just for his own kicks. Like, he knew that he wanted this to come up on the air. He did it for the radio.
If I remember, our executive producer said to him at the table, "This could be legendary."
Yeah, well,
I remember those words coming out of someone's mouth.
It certainly made for good radio.
Well, it certainly did, and we're all listening and we're all talking about it, but it's just sad.
I don't feel sorry for Lady Di anymore. I know what we try to do over the years, and you also learn that you got to detach from some of these situations.
Yeah.
And also,
we have decided to detach because she just doesn't want to listen to what we've been telling her.
And Lady Di is not as hurt as like you or I would be by this. No. Her initial instinct was, "Oh, I guess the party's over for everyone."
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't really...
Look, she'll probably call. She calls every day and just sits on hold for 3 hours, so we might pick her up today. And I'll tell you this much. Even though we told her she was the butt of the joke, she will not realize that when I talk to her later on the show.
She was literally
mentally ill, and you're taking advantage of mentally ill.
Not taking advantage. She enjoys being a part of the show, and the thing is, she was actually wishing her. Oh, tell Eric I said happy birthday. Like, he booted her out of the house and basically said, "Get out of here, you shit bedbug monster." And she's like, "Okay, but have a good birthday."
She is not fazed by this.
Yeah, she's fine
at all.
She's
all.
fine.
In the very least, nothing. All right, Amy.
It is sad. Have a good one, guys.
Goodbye, doll.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Has anyone thought that he's trying to fuck Lady Di? Are you trying to fuck Lady Di?
I'm not. The offer's been made, but I turned it down.
Did she really offer you?
She asked me to come up to her room.
Yeah, you know what that was about, right? She wanted that Cubano dick.
That's right.
Let's go to Mike in Rockland. Mike.
Hey, guys, I got a question for everybody. Are we sure that this really wasn't all just Eric's idea? Like, he didn't say to Adrian, whatever you do not bring Lady Di to my party.
Eric had no clue this was going down, right, Eric?
No, none.
Until she walked in your house?
Not even walked in the house. She was already in the house.
Because you would have stopped her at the front door.
That doesn't sound like a likely story.
But someone distracted E-Rock so she could get inside the house.
It was an accidental distraction.
How do you hang lights?
There was an aversion.
I know. And the beauty is that was, hold on, sir.
Hold on.
That question was legitimate. Of all I was guilty. But in that moment, that was a real question. And I realized, like, just what an asshole I was for asking it.
Yeah.
What a stupid question it was.
Well, it was a distraction.
I feel very guilty.
One observation.
I feel very guilty.
Yes, I do.
Well, Mike.
One observation. She was in the house for less than 2 minutes, but she already got shrimp in her mouth.
She
possible?
She ate one shrimp. It was in lukewarm water. No fault of Eric and his lovely wife, but the party was
been going on for a while.
At least 4 or 5 hours old at this point. Everyone knows not to eat the shrimp after the ice melts.
Did she even say hello to anybody yet, or just ate shrimp?
She started saying hi to everybody. Yes, she made it halfway around the table she was sitting at.
She asked me why I was laughing,
and then she asked why I was so quiet, and I was just in shock that I was looking at her in E-Rock's house. I was like, "Holy fuck, this isn't going to be good."
All right, boys, later. She's an evil thing.
Lady Di is. Yeah, you should have a... You know what? That's a really good idea. Then maybe we can move on. You want to do stuff for the show, right?
Yeah.
You want to be a big shot? All right. Let's try to take this one on. Rich on Long Island. Go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How are you?
Good. I see you have a very good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I think what's fair is fair, and I really think it would help, E-Rock move on from this. Adrian, you had Lady Di in his house for what, 2 minutes? So 2 minutes of her in the house is equivalent to a week staying at your house? I think that's fair.
I disagree.
Would you have Lady Di do a sleepover at your house
Absolutely
for the radio
not.
show? For the radio show?
No.
Why?
Why?
Because
you want to be
I
a
live with
big
my
shot?
parents.
Yo, you're a show guy. Come on.
That makes it even better that you live with your parents.
No, they wouldn't go for it.
Tell him it's the girl you're dating.
Don't you have a basement or something?
How great would that
I
be?
do have a basement.
Well, I guess you don't really want to do stuff for the radio show.
I would love to, but
You can't just tell your parents that you met a girl, and she's
nice older lady.
She's gonna. No, you don't have to say anything like that. Just say, "Hey, I met a girl. She doesn't have a place to stay tonight. She's just in town, so I'm just gonna have her stay over. She'll be downstairs. I'll be upstairs. It's
Do you know
all
how
good."
fast she'd blow that, though? Yeah, we know each other from the radio show. She immediately would sit down.
How about this? All right, so you live with your parents. How about we get a hotel room for the
yeah.
night?
One bed. I was
And you
thinking
have a
that.
slumber party with Lady Di.
No, because then
for the
there's
show. For the show.
There's a bedbugs issue again.
For the show.
For the show, though, because you didn't mind.
I don't want to get bedbugs.
You didn't mind the bedbugs for Eric.
Well,
That's
I knew
right.
that. I knew that.
You
That
didn't
was,
mind bringing bed bugs into Eric's house.
I knew that she wasn't going to be in there for more than
Mr. Big
a
Shot.
minute or two.
Just never take her clothes off.
The thing is this: if you stay with Lady Di somewhere, you won't get bed bugs. If you just don't put anything on the if you just have a night bag or whatever and you leave it up on a dresser, top of a dresser, and you just get into bed wearing your underwear, you're not going to get bed bugs. Bed bugs come through the fucking your luggage and you throw it on the bed, or she's sitting there and gets on his seat. But just being in the bed with her, if she has them, they might bother you, but you won't take them home.
Yeah, this is what you do. You wear clothes you don't give a crap about. You do your slumber party. Then you take a really good shower in the morning. And then, like Jimmy said, your clothes are all wrapped up in a bag, with a knot.
Yeah, you won't get it.
And then you change and get the hell out of there.
Yeah, get the hell out
And then
of
you
there.
bring all the great audio to the radio show.
Yeah, you guys go to dinner together.
And video.
I go to dinner with her. I won't stay in a hotel with her.
Well, we probably booked a hotel.
Well, then you're not really ready to commit to this show after all. Eric, what do you think? You should do this, right?
You should stay at the Carter.
Oh, yes. Although I think they're making that place nice finally.
Eric, will you forgive Adrian if he spends a night at a hotel with Lady Di?
And it's documented.
Yeah.
I think that's the road to recovery.
E-Rock. I will always say you rule, sir. I will always say it. Come on, big shot.
I think you should do it, Adrian.
That would be funny.
You had balls to bring her to E-Rock's house. This is easy.
Yeah, but that was
one
for,
night in a hotel
for 2 minutes. That's you're talking about
no, but that was you would have had her there all night if E-Rock had let her there all night.
That would have been.
You have to check in. You have to check in around 3. We'll give you to about 3:30, and you have to make it to the next morning.
Yeah, and bring her in with you.
Right.
I mean, I'll try. I don't know if I'm going to make it.
No,
I'll be honest with you. If I might get out of there early, like very early.
You can't come back into the show then. It's career ending.
Yeah. Let me take this call from Andy in Tennessee. Another great observation. Go ahead, Andy.
Hey, it's Randy. But
Randy,
hey,
what's up?
Adrian works for the show. He won't let spend the night with Lady Di, but you got listeners that'll fuck in a church
That's right.
for the show.
This is
we saw how that worked out.
This is an easy bit.
All right, where
this
are we
one's
saying?
very easy.
4 Seasons? No.
That's what we really should do. Is get a fucking 5-star hotel. That'd be hilarious.
No, then we have to pay for it.
I
credit
know,
card.
that's the problem.
Her leaking duty all over the rug.
That's the problem.
We'll put you in a decent hotel.
All right.
All night.
Let's do it.
And people checking on you, by the way.
Yes.
No bullshit.
That's fair.
You'd check up on him?
Absolutely.
You wouldn't forget about it?
No, I wouldn't.
I think we set up we have
I'd
to
pay for my own room just so I could be downstairs knocking at 2 a.m. Everything okay, guys?
No, you gotta stay right next door.
Adjoining room.
And I think we gotta get a webcam. Fuck it. We webcam the whole fucking thing live.
Yep.
In all its glory.
You two sitting there like fucking Steve Martin and John Candy.
Right.
Just sitting in bed talking.
Hi, Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Great would it be?
You're not getting any
My
sleep.
wife died 9 years ago.
Right, exactly.
Those aren't pillows.
They would definitely end up hooking up.
Oh, I know they would. He'd be like, the lights are out, and someone needs to suck this.
Yeah, and if you could prove that she blew you, I'll give you all your money back from this this nonsense. The Uber money.
I think we have to
the lunch money.
We have to sweeten the pot a little more than that.
Yeah.
Like basically, we're talking $250 to let a monster blow you. Yeah. I'd throw it. I would throw it. I would equal that. So.
All right.
So it's $500 if
If she pops your
Guess
dick
I'm
in her
not getting my
yap.
money back.
And you got to prove it like Warren Sapp did.
Videotape it.
Right.
That's right.
We'll get into that story certainly in a few minutes here, but
I'll bet they will. I'll bet there'll be a moment where they're both they're in the bed, and the lights are out. It's like late at night, and she just reaches under the covers. There'll be at least be a hand job, because you're not going to turn down a hand job.
Yes, I am.
Why?
Dude,
I'm not from Diana.
why would you turn down a
my
hand
type.
job?
Press it against her ass cheeks.
Would you turn down a hand job from Diana?
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Or then fucking let her give you a hand job.
Yeah, for the show. For the show.
For the show. For the show.
It is for us.
You want to talk about legendary?
Yeah, you want to be a big shot? This is your moment for real.
You gained so much respect.
Eric, you think you should do this, right?
I totally think
You know the shit Eric has done for the radio show? Mm-hmm. A lot.
That's right.
A lot of fucking sick, crazy stuff. All right, we're going to figure that out.
Next week.
Okay. Let's do it.
Next
Hotel
week,
time.
tonight.
You're doing like right ASAP.
While this is still hot. People
right.
aren't going to give a fuck by next week. All right, we'll definitely try to get this to happen. Thank you, Adrian.
No problem.
E-Rock, what happened?
I just love he comes in here with this dumb Adrian strut that I've talked to him about before, and he ends up leaving with the news that he's going to have to spend a night in a hotel with Lady Di.
Yep.
Well, that would be impressive.
Yeah.
I'd be kind of impressed by that.
That would literally be worse than the night Lewis and I spent in jail.
You think?
Yep.
You prefer jail?
I would prefer jail.
Wow.
I would prefer roaches in the cell and not being able to shit for 27 hours.
How would it go down? So they're in the hotel room. There's a potential for bed bugs, so we got to get a shitty hotel somewhere. She has to drink all the time, so she's going to bring at least a case of Natty Ice.
We'll pay for that.
She's going to babble the entire night, so they're not going to sleep unless she passes out. But if she passes out, there is a very good possibility she's either going to puke or die in the hotel bed.
True.
So that we got to be careful about.
We'll have EMTs on standby.
On standby?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
Well...
And then I would imagine if she does pass out, the snoring has got to be horrendous.
And just the smell.
I would think that she has a really bad snore.
Yeah, she probably is not a sexy sleeper.
No.
We should probably do some kind of thing where, like, they cannot leave the room. Mm-hmm. So, like, they have to get room service. They have to all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Does she have to wear the robe that come in the closet there?
Oh, my God.
Yes.
They check in at 3 or whatever time it is and cannot leave the room until it's time for work the next morning.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
He would come right to the radio show.
Yes.
Okay.
Like,
With-
no
with-
going out to dinner, no going out for anything.
With her.
Yes.
With her.
Well, they're going out to dinner. If they go and then go right back to the room, if we give them a time limit, it might be entertaining because her in the restaurant might be. Her in the restaurant might be good.
Maybe in the hotel restaurant.
I agree with Jimmy.
Yeah, her in the hotel restaurant.
Well, I don't know. It depends, where this hotel is. There might be a fine little restaurant that would be perfect for this.
Yeah.
Just see if we could figure out something romantic by
And we're
candlelight.
talking about a hotel restaurant.
Yeah,
we're
where do you think
talking
we'll
about
put
a
her?
shitty hotel.
No.
We're leaning toward motel.
We can put him in one of the spots near here.
Yeah, somewhere decent.
Close to work?
Yeah.
All right. There's some shitty Times Square hotels.
Because it'll be a shitty hotel after Di leaves.
Look up
There's no reason for it to start
How much
shitty.
is like the Park Central or not necessarily that, but what was the one you used to stay at?
Parker Meridian.
No,
and-
Park
and
Central.
Park Central on 56th. Yes.
Yeah.
NEW used to put me up there a couple nights a week because I was done with my relationship and the commute. Anyway, I think we should have them at the Carter. Someone look up the Carter and see where they're at these days. That was voted worst hotel in Manhattan for many years in a row.
They might legitimately have bed bugs though. We can't put them in a place that we know has bed bugs. Like that would be too much.
Yeah, and I almost like the idea of Di, like, getting to experience a little bit of niceness. And
Yeah, a nicer hotel.
Because I want there to be, like, an air of romance. And so I feel like if they're in a shitty hotel, Di's not going to. But if they're in a nice hotel, Di will probably, get a little bit more romantic.
Dude, she used to suck dick on the railroad tracks. What are you talking about?
That's a good counterpoint.
That's a good, she doesn't need any type of...
What are you talking about?
That's a very good counterpoint.
She lost her virginity on a door in an abandoned building.
She did spend
If she's in a hotel room, she's going to think it's, whatever. A great hotel.
I do love her wearing the robe.
Yeah.
I love them both wearing their robes.
She did spend every weekend in the 80s having anal sex.
Yeah, that's true. She gave up that shitter in the car.
I think just getting her a hotel room for the night is going to be very special for her.
You really want to try to do it tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
Tonight, okay.
Well, what do we got tomorrow on the show? Do we have a busy show? We got to figure that time.
I know
out
Thursday we have Evander Holyfield.
Yeah, I think Thursday's busy. I don't think tomorrow's busy at all.
So let's try to get this done immediately.
Done.
Yeah. Because, like I said, this shit, people fucking fade out quick and then they move on and they're not going to care.
Done.
Right now, it's hot. It's hot.
I'm being told we have nothing tomorrow, so we're all good.
Okay.
Done.
All right.
You okay with this, Eric? Are you okay with this whole thing happening?
I'm fine with this.
Okay.
Let me say hi to Adam in New York. Adam.
Yeah, this is the best right here. Adrian's got to do it. I would put up money myself.
Yeah, he's going to spend a night in a hotel with Lady Di, most likely tonight, most likely. Yeah.
This is bringing back the old school funny. This is funny right here.
All right, thank you, Adam. Of course, she doesn't call the show when we need her.
Yeah, she's probably dead.
Can we get her on the line real fast before we move on from this shit?
Just to make sure she doesn't have any prior engagements tonight.
Yeah, you don't have any commitments, do you, dear?
So we got to get 2 hotel rooms.
Right, because they're,
Because will you stay?
Yeah, if need be.
All right, Sam will probably stay in a hotel. I'll stop by. I live in Manhattan. I'll stop by, no problem, for an hour or two to check it out.
Yeah.
Not staying the whole fucking night. And then tomorrow morning they'll come in here and we'll see how it went.
Yeah. I think it's a terrific idea.
We're just trying. We're just trying to call.
Is, right?
It is.
We're just trying to call Lady Di real fast, and we'll move on. Anyway.
Yeah, the one day we need her to call, she won't.
That's always the case. We got Doug Benson again today and Esther Koo, by the way. We also have to... Oh, we got her already?
Line 3.
Good morning, Lady Di.
Well, good morning. How you doing?
Hello, dear.
I was not going to call today.
Oh, come on, dear.
You're just a delight in the morning. So happy and cheerful.
Well, I'm always happy and cheerful,
How many hours?
I watch
ahead.
watch television. And I just, there's no reason, there's no reason for me to really be sad or anything like that.
What kind of TV were you watching? What shows?
Married with Children.
Married with Children. All right. Not bad.
Good show.
Yeah, well.
Better than the Monkees.
No, the Monkees, the Monkees are good too. I could watch the Monkees anytime.
What are you doing tonight?
Huh?
What are you doing tonight?
What am I doing tonight? Who's this?
It's Jimmy.
Oh, hi, Jimmy. How you doing? I don't know. Well, I don't know who I'm
What do you
talking
mean you don't know? You call us every day. You should figure out the voices by now.
Okay.
How many beers have you drank so far this morning?
3.
3? What time is it? It's 7:30.
So?
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
what time it is.
She knows what she's doing.
She knows what time it is.
She knows what time it is.
Good point.
All right.
Yeah.
So we gotta.
I don't drink like 24 hours a day. If that's what you're talking about.
No, not at all.
How many hours a day though?
How many hours?
How many hours do you sleep? Let's just do the subtraction.
Well, I sleep all night long, and then I wake up. If I'm hungry, I have a little breakfast, and then I have a couple of beers, and then I go. I go back and lay down again.
How many beers a day?
Oh, maybe about 6. Maybe.
Oh, stop.
That's not bad.
Well, what are you asking me about the beers for now?
Yeah.
We feel like you drink all day long, that's all.
No, I don't drink all day long, Opie.
Okay. We got a special night planned for you. Are you busy tonight?
It's a nice night. We feel bad about what happened.
Yeah.
What do you plan on doing tonight?
Well, before we get to tonight,
Marion come with me if she wants to.
No.
She won't be able to.
No. She's a buzzkill. We all know it.
Yeah, Marion, you're a goer.
All right, how do you feel?
Wait.
Hold on. First of all, I want to ask you about E-Rock's party again. You're cool with everything that happened, obviously, right?
Well, it was nice to see everybody again. I didn't expect to leave so early. You know?
Nice to see everybody again. Yes.
Yeah, I thought. Well, you know what I mean. Like all the people that I know, it was nice to see them again.
But you weren't bothered that you were only at the party for 2 minutes and one shrimp.
Well, yeah, in the beginning I was, but then I got over it.
Okay, good.
I got over it.
So we want to make it up to you, and we have decided to put you in a hotel room tonight in Times Square.
What? For what?
Well, it's going to be you and Adrian in a hotel room tonight.
Me and Adrian and what?
You guys will get to. Honestly, there's nothing to do. You'll be able to relax, order room service. If you guys go to dinner, you can have a nice dinner. There's nothing crazy that we want to happen.
You're going to put me and Adrian in a hotel room tonight.
Yeah.
In Times Square.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, with a great big king-size bed and everything.
Yeah, and no funny business, but you have to...
or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, there's none to be expected. She doesn't have to do anything she doesn't want to do.
absolutely not.
But if you're feeling it, Adrian has already said he would appreciate a hand job.
Opie, listen to me.
But only if you're feeling it.
I can't do that.
That's fine.
I mean, I just can't go ahead and do that. I mean, Adrian and I, we know each other pretty good.
Yeah, no hand job. No hand job.
Using you.
No hand job.
Hold it. But we don't know each other that long to get
Right.
intimate.
Yeah, I agree. No hand job. Just go and have the good night, the good time. You have a nice dinner. Your friends. You can keep it as friends.
But we can only afford one bed. Is that all right? But it'll be a big enough bed where you don't have to touch when you're
I
sleeping.
believe you guys anymore, to tell you the truth.
Well, you'll have to believe us.
It's gonna be some kind of convincing, for me to do something like that. I don't want to be stuck in Times Square with no friggin' money.
Nah, we'll give you some pocket money. We'll make sure you have some natty ices. Right. There might be a dinner involved.
Yeah. And you can order a little room
I'm gonna
service.
Have to think about this.
Little room service.
And you can have a few drinks.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to have to think about this.
Okay.
Well, don't you think Adrian's your friend at this point?
Well, he is my friend.
Oh, boy.
That's what I'm trying to say. He is my friend. But, how can I get intimate with somebody?
You don't have to get intimate with him, Di. Forget that. You don't have to get intimate.
That was just a suggestion. If you're feeling it,
don't worry about intimacy. You don't have to get intimate.
You guys a question?
Yeah.
I know Adrian's there, too. I know he's there, too.
He's not in the room, no.
Well, he's probably listening because you could hear the conversation from other rooms. Okay? Yeah. Does he have a girlfriend?
No. I don't think he does.
No, he doesn't. He's single.
But this is not about that. You don't have to do anything with him. I do think he's single.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm going to put you on speakerphone, okay? Hold on.
Well, what are you doing?
All right, I got you on speakerphone. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Why are we on speakerphone?
Because I want to light a cigarette. Is that okay?
Sure.
So I need 2 hands to light a cigarette,
Yeah. Why do you need 2 hands to light a cigarette? Just shaking?
Well, Jimmy, you used to be a smoker.
Yeah.
You wouldn't.
Hard to strike a match with hooves?
Well, didn't you used to be a smoker one time, Jim?
I did, yeah. I quit in 2001.
Yeah.
I know you quit, but I'm saying that it takes 2 hands to...
Look, Lady Di, this is not complicated. We're just going to put you in a hotel room tonight with Adrian, okay?
Okay.
Enchanting.
Really?
You're an enchantress.
Right.
All right, we're gonna move on, but that's what's gonna happen tonight.
Yeah, it'll be fine. You don't have to do anything sexual.
No.
You go, you have a nice dinner, and we'll talk about it on the radio show.
Yeah, we're not putting you in a hotel so you give Adrian a hand job. It was just suggested if you're feeling it, whatever. Who's looking? That's all. But you don't have to do that.
Well, Adrian is a nice guy, but he's way, way, way too young for me.
Yeah, he's not that good looking either, and he's kind of stupid, so I wouldn't worry about that.
I didn't say he was a bad-looking guy. He's a nice-looking guy, but he's just too young for me. That's all.
Yeah, but you know how he could, he could keep it hard for you.
Wait, hold on, Opie. Isn't there anyone around my age that works for XM?
Scott Greenstein.
I don't know. That's a very good question.
Well, isn't that a good question?
Yep. Yeah, that's why I said it's a very good question.
The only one that I know that's single is Jimmy.
Oh,
That's
Jimmy?
true. I am single, but
what
so
are you feeling, Jimmy? What are you feeling?
Di is my friend, and I wouldn't want to do anything that would damage the friendship.
All right, I got you. But I know that you're around my age. That's what I'm saying.
How old are you?
Of course you will.
How old are you?
All right, no.
I think she said 53 yesterday, so no, you're a lot older than Jimmy.
Well, we're in the same age. We're age appropriate.
All right, you're age appropriate, but you guys are in the friend zone.
Yeah.
Di,
and it's not friends with benefits, Lady Di.
What time can you be in the city today?
I don't know. Somebody has to call me and come and get me because.
Well, Adrian certainly, he's a gentleman. He's going to go and get you.
Oh, you think Adrian should drive back, pick her up, and drive her back in?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Using some of that Uber again. Okay. He's a big fan of the Uber app, so Adrian will definitely pick you up. I could guarantee that. So you got to be ready, around 1 or 2?
Yeah.
1 or 2?
Yeah, 1 or 2. What does that mean? 1 or 2?
Yeah, then you have a nice day. You'll go out to a nice late lunch, maybe. You can order some room service. It'll be a relaxing, fun. You're going to just talk a lot. There's not going to be anything bad that happens.
You guys got to rent. You guys got to rent 1 porno too, by the way. 1.
For what?
But you guys could decide which one you want.
Yeah,
together.
once they're there, whatever happens. I mean,
you know.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, give me a little time and I'll think about it. Just tell whoever Adrian to call me up and whatever, and I'm going to tell him if I'm going or not. Okay.
Okay.
No, you're going. You're definitely going.
Opie, I don't know. I don't know yet.
What else do you have going on today?
I have to think about it.
What do you got to think about?
Think about it.
Well, I mean, after that party, only being there for 2 minutes. Okay.
We're going to make it up to you.
In this hotel room.
Yeah, you're just going to have a nice night in a hotel room with Adrian. There's nothing to it. That's all it is.
Are you trying to fix me up with Adrian?
No. Honestly, no.
We want to drive Adrian nuts.
You guys are friends, and it should stay friendly.
Yes.
We are friends.
Oh, my God. This is why we don't take Lady Di calls too often.
We gotta run, sweetheart.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But you're gonna be in a hotel room tonight in Times Square with Adrian. Okay?
Up for this one.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Talk to you later.
Goodbye, dear.
Oh, you know what? Eddie in North Carolina is right. Dennis Falcone is close to Lady Di's age.
That's true, and yeah,
I think Dennis Falcone's married though. I think
and gay.
Yeah. And gay. We don't know much about Dennis Falcone, but
he's gay.
I think he's married, but I'm not sure.
He's homosexual.
All right, we're going to take a break. Hopefully this goes down tonight.
Oh, it will.
It'll go down, right?
Yes.
Okay. Lady Di and Adrian will be in a hotel in Times Square tonight.
Yes.
And we'll be taking a lot of pictures and recording a lot of audio and possibly doing a live webcam for the people.
I don't know. Maybe we'll. We can. Yes.
And tell Don Wicklund he's paying for the whole fucking thing.
Out of his pocket.
That's right.
Okay.
Seriously, tell him.
Okay.
He's paying for this one.
Okay.
All right.
Ubers and all.
Yes. He's got to pay for the Uber, the hotel room, the dinner, and the porno.
This makes up for the Super Bowl trip we didn't get.
That's right. He saved a lot of money not sending us to the Super Bowl. So you get on the line and tell Don he's paying for this. Don't ask him. Tell him.
Done.
All right. When we get back, Doug Benson joins us, Esther Koo, and we got a lot to talk about, a lot going on. That racist chant thing has taken off.
Yep, it's not going away as we knew it wouldn't.
No surprise, but we got an update on that and more audio. Actually, a video, but we got the audio for the people of the house mom at the fraternity.
Yeah.
She likes the N-word as well, and we got the tape. So stay there. So much other things to talk about. Because you guys had a nice little fight on the after show yesterday about this whole incident. Mm-hmm. And Sam has brought me some clips. I did not hear the after show yesterday. I'm surprised by this. I had no idea that you guys were fighting. I thought we were done with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was a lot of resentment that had been building up throughout the whole show because it just kind of exploded out of nowhere.
All right. So we got some clips.
Yeah.
It starts with this from the after show yesterday.
It was the most uncomfortable room I've ever been in, ever. And he kicked Lady Di and Adrian out of his house immediately. Adrian, if you had to go back, would you do it again?
Yeah.
You think it was a good move?
Yeah. It got that first hour was funny today. And then when they were talking to Doug Benson about it and Di called in, it was funny. So if
hour and a half.
Yeah. So if it gave something funny to the show, then no, I don't regret it.
By invading my personal life, that's qualifies.
Yeah,
for
I'm
the
sorry
show.
about that.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're not. You're
I
lying.
am.
No, you're so full of shit. Just fess up.
What do you mean? I'm sorry that I am sorry that
You're not sorry.
it upset
'Cause
you
planned
personally.
the whole thing for days to make a bit,
And
so
it made me-
somebody would notice.
It stressed me out for days too.
It stressed me out for days. Boy, I sure hope you're doing okay. God.
Poor Adrian.
How are you trying to make it about yourself?
I'm not. I'm just telling him. Like I didn't feel great about having to come into his house with Diana, but it did end up being funny radio. So.
And then it really escalated. And good morning, that's Zach Brown and his little band, the Zach Brown Band with Chris Cornell. Heavy is the head. Chris Cornell's voice is still just absolutely amazing. Any Chris Cornell fans in the studio? Soundgarden, anyone?
He has a nice voice. I like one Soundgarden song.
Which one?
Rusty Cage.
Yeah, Rusty Cage is a good one. Absolutely. I used to make fun of the Zach Brown Band because I was a dope. I'll admit it, I was a dope. I didn't know much about the Zach Brown Band, but I'm definitely liking it a lot more these days. So, heavy is the head, and that's how we start today. How are you, Jimmy?
I'm okay. I'm a little under the weather. I thought I had food poisoning yesterday. I ate sushi in the afternoon, and I took a nap, and I woke up, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking vomit.
You don't think it was from the shrimp, do you?
No. that scarred me emotionally. No, I didn't eat any shrimp. I totally. My dear friend Diana told me it was no good.
I swear, like we should move on, but this shrimp thing is taking on a life of its own. The E-Rock birthday party, which was terrific. Eric had a great time there, man. It was wonderful. And then there was the famous incident of Lady Di showing up for a mere, less than 2 minutes, according to Club Soda Canning?
Yeah, it was literally Spock had a longer fucking cameo in Star Trek.
Right,
than she made at that party.
Exactly. And it was all set up by Adrian, who I guess is trying to impress, me and Jimmy? Or
primarily, I think.
Primarily me and Jimmy?
Really you and Jim, yeah.
Really? And I heard he bought lunch for everybody yesterday.
Yeah.
So he's spending a fortune trying to impress me and Jimmy.
Plus, I mean, everybody on the staff took advantage of the fact that he said, yeah, I'll get lunch. And so everybody got a little something for now, a little something for later as well.
Where's he getting the money from?
He doesn't have much, so he was really worried that when he sent the intern out with his credit card that it would be overdrawn.
Oh, my God,
because of all
really?
the Uber fees that were already on it.
How much was it? $160 in Uber fees to get Lady Di to E-Rock's birthday party for less than 2 minutes?
Yeah, I think he paid $160 in Uber and then $108 yesterday for Chick-fil-A.
Jeez, man.
Because he got like 20 sandwiches, and I told him I needed 2 orders of nuggets to bring home for later.
And you bought into that?
12 packs. Yeah, it was a peace offering. Just bring the whole team back together.
Which was like...
Well, did it bring the whole team back together?
No.
Why not?
Eric stayed in his office.
He didn't partake in the free...
No, he was offered, though, and he was more than welcome. But
he didn't indulge.
Nope.
Eric, why didn't you indulge?
Not having any of it.
Because it came from him?
Yeah, I just didn't want anything to do with him.
To E-Rock's integrity, I went into the office and said, "Do you want me to sneak you a sandwich, and I won't tell anybody that you had one?"
Yeah, right. Like you wouldn't tell anyone.
I would never have said a word.
E-Rock knows he was being set up.
He said, "I don't want anything to do with that blood money."
All right. Well, I bring it up again, even though we have.
Yeah, he did one of those things. He tries to do.
I didn't want to do this to him, but
I'm going to do it anyway. Right.
I wasn't forced into anything.
But you see what you're doing here. You're
full of shit.
You're trying to do the little like I'm still a good person
it's
trick.
Exactly,
Not really.
And it's exactly
I mean,
like when I was kicking him out and he was trying to play it off at first like this wasn't his idea. The way he was phrasing it.
I believe Eric on that one.
I was trying to diffuse it.
by
Yeah, but-
trying to blame it, thinking that I'm going to blame somebody else
wasn't
on it. And then
asking you
you
to blame
said,
anyone.
no, you were. The way
No,
you
I
phrased it,
wasn't.
you were. And then you said,
No, I
okay,
wasn't.
fine, blame it on me. It's all my fault.
No, I said,
which means you're
I said
trying
it was
to
my
take.
idea.
Shut up.
Blame it all on me.
Trying
Don't tell
take
me to
that-
shut up
Shut
because
the
if you're
fuck up.
telling me it's my idea, and then I said, yeah, it is my idea. Put the
the way
blame on
you
me.
presented
Put
it-
the blame on me.
With the way you presented it, it was like, okay, fine, put it on me. Like you're covering for
Because
somebody else.
everybody was laughing about it, like we talked about on the show earlier today. Okay, most of your anger should be directed at me, but don't act like I'm some evil person. I did something horrible to you. Okay,
I'm pissed at you because you try to fucking lie all the time.
Wow. Wow. Man.
Saying you lie all the time.
Yeah.
Do you lie
I
all the
agree with
time?
that. No,
And then, well, we should just play this one.
I'm not lying.
You are lying.
I'm not lying.
Because you just were about to, when I kicked you
I'm not
out,
lying.
you were playing the whole thing off like somebody forced you to do
No,
it.
I didn't.
And then you quickly
No, I
changed your
didn't.
tune on it. Yes,
No, I
you
didn't.
did.
I said it was my idea.
No, you said,
I did
okay,
If you're
blame
gonna
it
be
on
mad at
me,
somebody,
it's
be
all
mad
my
at me.
fault.
And I said it was my idea. It's my fault. What does that
That's not
sound
how
like?
you said
it's
it.
my fault.
It's not how
Blame
you
it
said
on me.
it.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It can mean
What does
anything.
it-
It's
blame it on
not
me.
how
It's my
you
fault.
said it.
It was my idea. What does that mean
so
when I say
fucking
that?
dense. It's not how you said it.
He's saying that you
Asshole.
said. He's saying that you said, "Oh yeah, go ahead, blame it on me."
He did say that I was outside.
Did he
was.
say?
Yeah, I said
Other
that
people
first.
heard it too. You were
Yeah.
trying to pass it off originally like this wasn't your idea, and,
And
you
then I
quickly
said- and
changed
then
your
what did I
tone.
say?
But he
But
was
you said, okay, fine, blame it on me. It's all my fault.
whether-
Like it was somebody else's idea
But
to
whether
do this.
whether I started like that or not, and then I said it. You know, it was my idea. You should blame it all on me.
Roland,
How
you tell me
you
this.
said it.
Did he say, "Blame it on me"? It was my fault, or did he say, "Oh, it was my fault. Blame it on me"?
In the way Eric described it.
So the second one.
But I think you have to take account, though, he was very, very intoxicated.
Yeah.
So that's it's a way a bro was saying.
But I took it as blame it on me because I was just
Yeah,
trying to
he-
fuse
he-
it and get out of there.
Yeah, it's the way a bro was saying. Wasted.
Okay. Again, and I'm saying it now sober. It was my fault. It wasn't anyone else's idea. I planned it. I executed it. I'm the asshole.
You
okay,
are.
so if you want to be pissy about it, be pissy about it.
I am
Sorry,
being
okay?
pissy about it, and I'm pissing right at you on this.
Well, you can't do that through a window.
he meant metaphorically. He would never piss on someone at work.
Yeah.
Why did you say you couldn't do that through a window?
Because he was behind. He was in the.
You
producer studio
were
at the time.
kidding.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Those are the best clips.
There's two more, but not worth playing, really?
Yeah, then you just get into it. But that's all. That's the real hostility.